you, Rajiv, for taking the time out. Just
Thank you,
want to
Mayank.
start this off, broadly by, just asking you about if you could just give me a brief overview about Sasken Technologies. What exactly does the company do? Which domain do you play in?
Sasken is primarily a product engineering services company, and our focus area is embedded systems. You can kind of divide this product engineering into two. One is enterprise products, and the other is the embedded product. So we are focused on the embedded products and also digital transformation around all the embedded products is where we also deliver our capability solutions to our customers. So it's a company that is a product engineering services company.
Right. And if we look at the automotive industry, so how do you plug into the automotive sector? What ways are your services and are your products are relevant to this industry?
So man, we are a chip to cognition company,
Mm-hmm.
and towards that we have offerings where we design silicon customers, we design end product embedded products for customers. And lastly, we also provide cloud services, cloud solutions, where a lot of these products are getting connected and the data collections as well as all the services that are required on top of it. So we kind of pride ourselves in the fact that we are a chip to cognition company.
Right.
Having said that, I think automotive has seen and will continue to see a huge transformation because all automotive is now moving more is completely software.
Yeah.
Earlier, it used to be a lot of mechanical parts, which they remain. It's not that they are getting replaced, but I think value creation has moved totally to software. So if you take in-vehicle infotainment system, if you take telematics, if you take ECUs, if you take ADAS, and all the interplay between them is where we primarily focus and deliver solutions to our customers in the automotive. And also the cloud services that get enabled on top of it, because the telematics unit is the one that connects to all the different cloud services that the either the tier ones or the OEMs have a requirement need for. And towards that, I think we provide those services solutions because of our expertise that we have in the telematics, which by the way connect the car and all the ECUs to various different end use end applications. So if you take an end use end case of say use your mobile as a keyless entry, if your or
Mm-hmm.
mobile is a key to your car, okay, then the entire thing is enabled using the network
Right.
and the telematics box, which connects to the ECUs of the locking system, locking mechanism. And one other thing, interesting one, Mayank, is unlike in the mobile world, in the automotive world, there is a significant requirement on reliability and longevity, and the vehicles typically people buy have a life of at least 5 6 years.
True.
So you have to have your solutions which are secure as well
Mm-hmm.
as reliable enough. So that's a difference that kind of plays out in the automotive market when we kind of contrast it with the
Mm-hmm.
what do we call the mobile world. But I
Right.
think underlying technologies more or less remain quite relevant, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why we have over time morphed ourselves in serving our customers in the automotive market also. We work
Mm-hmm.
with the silicon companies in an intimate fashion also because there are different silicons that play out in the IBI world, in the telematics world, in the ECU
Mm-hmm.
world, and different pieces of system software that play out like what do we call the hypervisors, all the operating
Right.
systems, and
Right.
lastly on the ADAS side, how the different levels of ADASs play
Mm-hmm.
out in terms of they control the ECUs also
Right.
based on the needs requirements. So I
Mm-hmm.
think we have built our capability across all these vectors and are
Mm-hmm.
systematically winning in the market, both with OEMs as well as tier ones. And with our acquisition that we have announced, we have of bots, I think that gives us an added advantage of being able to create
Mm-hmm.
end products for our customers, and deliver to them because of the intimate knowledge
Mm-hmm.
needed both on hardware and software from a system
Right.
perspective.
Right, right. You've briefly touched upon, cloud. So if you could give me a sense of what services within cloud you're offering and which are your key customers in automotive?
I think we work with very, very, very well known. I mean, Rekha can provide the details on the name of the customers, tier ones, OEMs, both, and
Mm-hmm.
say take the cloud part of it, right? One is data
Right.
and data collection and all, but
Mm-hmm.
second is the services. So now you have most everybody OEMs have what you call their own cloud-based services that they offer to their customers, and that primarily goes through the telematics unit,
Right.
which is the one that connects. So we work closely with large suppliers of telematics units,
Mm-hmm.
and towards that, in that interface, work with the tier ones and with the OEMs
Mm-hmm.
to be able to connect all their services solutions that they are offering, enabling that we go after in our ability to really build our services to our customers. So if you
Mm-hmm.
take any of these things, I'm sure we would have played a role because we have served in our engagement with our customers on the telematics sides. I think, if my memory serves me right, at least 25 OEMs
Mm-hmm.
globally, and who name is what we have worked with. So
Okay.
that's the thing that we are really focusing on.
Right, right. And if you look at your business, Mr. Modi, so between embedded and cloud, so what is the share of business right now?
I think large part is our embedded business,
Mm-hmm.
and we see a good traction. Cloud is also, and digital is also shaping up in our chip to cognition journey.
Mm-hmm.
So we do believe both these vectors are really playing out interestingly in a very good manner for us to
Mm-hmm.
be able to serve. But predominantly, Mayank, I think we would be known in the market as a largely an embedded systems company. We are adding
Right.
the vector on cloud and digital and all, and systematically making the progress on the same.
Right. So what sort of growth opportunities do you see within embedded going forward from the Indian market?
Oh, from the Indian market, I think we are seeing good traction coming in from both tier ones and OEMs for
Okay.
two-wheelers as well as four-wheelers. Because I think Indian OEMs have also come of age where they are also competing with the user experiences inside vehicles and all.
True.
Electric two-wheelers is a growth vector that we are
Mm-hmm.
focusing on, and all the say clusters connectivity in the electric two-wheelers is where we have a significant focus, and we see good traction, good opportunities for us to be able to serve better that market.
Right. And what role is India playing, Mr. Modi, in this entire embedded as well as cloud business that Sasken has, particularly from an India market perspective? And if we talk about development, so is India also playing any role in the global development?
Yes, I think the GCCs in India are playing a big role in the global development. We serve the GCC, and that way serve the global, and we
Okay.
serve directly the tier ones OEMs globally. So it's a combination because
Mm-hmm.
that's how it plays out both with GCC and their rest of the global presences.
Right.
So we do see India starting to play a huge role in end product design development. Also, I think India is a preferred destination in this China plus one strategy that most everybody is kind of applying. So I
Mm-hmm.
think we are benefiting on that. And like I told you, Mayank, for the India market, both the four wheelers as well as the two wheelers
Two
is an
wheelers.
attractive, and those are
Mm-hmm.
good growth vectors because India is now coming of age both on software dominantly, software trying starting to play dominant role in the vehicles, and
Right.
two-wheeler electric is a new category. It's all together,
Mm-hmm.
and there are so many new players starting to participate in that. So I think
Right.
that's a fantastic vector to play on, Mayank, for the India market.
Right. Right. And do I mean our engineers at Sasken they're developing products for Sasken globally as well?
Yes, we do
Hmm.
both for global customers as well as for India customers.
For the India market. Right.
Yes, yes,
And
we
you
do both.
mentioned briefly about I mean the requirement of reliability and longevity from the automotive sector. If you're looking at the application in the automotive, then these two are very critical factors. So,
Yes,
what are the challenges that you see going forward, Mr. Modi, when you see this transition to EVs, to SDVs? I mean, what are the broad challenges that you see the industry facing going forward?
I think primarily in our business, the biggest challenge is talent. So you have to have talent of a certain type who understands what it takes to, particularly at the system level, because these
Hmm.
are the most complex problems, Mayank, are at the system level. And the
Right.
reliability aspects play out only at the system level. At the component level, it's not so hard for you to deliver the reliability. So that's the
Okay.
vector we are focusing and making sure that our talent is best in class. And we are proud to say that our engineers are best in class because our pedigree, our ethos is engineering. We are an engineering
Hmm.
company, and
Hmm.
we will continue to be that. Where very strong emphasis will be on engineering in our ability to, because our we can only be in front of our customers if our engineers are best in class.
Right.
And we can
Right.
only succeed and deliver to our customers because of that. And like I told you, towards that we have created Sasken Academy, and
Okay.
there we are emphasizing and working with various colleges, starting with fifth semester, to be able
Hmm.
to ensure that the capability of the engineers are of a certain type, which are targeted towards our chip to cognizant story. So I
Hmm.
think we are making good strides, progress towards that also. So we are confident that we will ensure that our supply of talent is not compromised.
Right. So how big is the team, Mr. Modi, and where is your development center located in India?
We have, let me count. I mean, we have development centers primarily in, of course, Bangalore,
Hmm.
Pune, Kolkata, uh, Chennai, and
Okay.
now we opened in Ahmedabad, and
Okay.
very soon we'll open in Hyderabad. So these are
Right.
the development centers that we have in India.
Hmm.
Outside India, we have in Finland, we have in Japan,
Right.
and of course, with this thing, we'll have in China
Hmm.
and in the United States.
Okay. Right. And if you look at Sasken globally, so where does India stand, Mr. Modi, in the global tally of Sasken technologies?
Tally off.
Of Sasken globally, what is
I
India's
think
ranking right now?
Sasken is a global company, to be honest with you. We serve customers globally from all these locations,
Right.
and we have marquee customers which require our services globally.
Okay.
So and lately we have seen, like I told you, shift in the auto market in India, which is attractive.
Hmm.
So we have started to focus on the auto market in India,
Okay.
and we do see good growth potential opportunities. So we will serve the India market. Make in India is a very, very attractive proposition. And towards that, even say at some point, silicon coming out of it is our we are keeping our eyes and ears open towards that,
Hmm.
and see how we can build our story in that.
Right. Right. Are you optimistic of like a strong double-digit growth on a CAGR basis in the coming 5 years, perhaps?
We definitely are very, very optimistic about that.
Right. Right. Mr. Modi, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate
Thank you
talking
so
to you.
much, Mayank. Appreciate this call. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rekha. Thank you, Anushka.
Thank you, Mayank.